Welcome to Math 120, Calculus and its Application. We're going to walk through the 4 Canvas modules. The first one is Start Here, Getting Started in My Math Lab, Final Exam Study Guide, and the Course Evaluation. The Start Here module starts with the orientation video, which we're watching right now. The syllabus, course expectations, and grading policies could all be downloaded and printed. The syllabus contains all the information that you need about this course. Course expectations tell you what is expected of a student in an online course as opposed to a traditional course. And the grading policy outlines for you how you are assessed. Let's look at the grading policy quickly. The homework is 15% of your final grade. The bulk of your work will be done here. Working through your homework assignments is how you are supposed to learn the material. You can work on the homework until the deadline to improve your score. You need to pay attention to how the computer wants the answers written. You must enter the answers correctly to get credit on your quizzes and your tests. Another 15% of your grade will come from quizzes. Quizzes cover 2 or 3 of the homework sections. You can take the quiz as many times as you like. The computer will automatically take the highest score. If you elect to retake a quiz, you must rework the entire quiz. Again, pay attention to how the computer wants the answers entered. 30% of your final grade comes from your online tests. You have 90 minutes to complete your test, and you must do it at one sitting. The material in this course is not evenly balanced between the 4 tests, so some tests will take longer than others. There are no retakes allowed. Partial credit may be assigned by your instructor within a week of the deadline. It's important that you do your own work. Do not use your books, your notes, or your friends when you're taking this test, and don't wait to the last minute. Your final exam will be 40% of your final grade. It is a comprehensive exam. It is going to be taken on campus. This exam will be the week before the regular exams. The dates and times are listed in your syllabus, so make plans now to attend one of these. You can look at the gradebook once you've registered in My Math Lab to check your progress at any time. If you select the gradebook option on the left, we'll show you what your overall score is. This includes your homework, your quizzes, and your tests that you take online. Back to the Start Here module. 3 more things: the makeup policy, the instructor contact information, which contains your instructor's office hours, and of course how to contact them. And the last thing is the attendance verification assignment. This assignment must be completed within 1 week of the first day of class, or you may be dropped from your course. The second module is Getting Started in My Math Lab. The first item is a student registration handout. I suggest that you print this. This is going to walk you through registration in My Math Lab, which is where you're going to do your work. In order to register, you need 2 things: the course ID number, which is on this handout. The other thing you need is an access code. You can purchase this from a bookstore, or you can purchase it while you're registering for My Math Lab. The next item is a link to My Math Lab. You need to go and register. While you're registering, very important that you choose an email address that you use regularly and enter this carefully and correctly. The other 2 items in the second module are the due dates and the technology support information. These due dates are very important. You need to record them on your calendar. The technology support information contains My Math Lab information for technology support. There's also a phone number listed there in case you need to call and speak to someone. Once you've registered for My Math Lab, you need to sign in using the username and password that you created while you registered. When you get into My Math Lab, you need to select the multimedia library to teach yourself the material. This is your classroom. You choose the chapter, in the section that you're working on, and then you can look at videos, you can look at your textbook, you can watch PowerPoints, and this will also show you animation, how to use these graphing tools. Another big part of learning the material is actually working the homework. This is a sample homework problem. Please notice these two buttons, Help Me Solve It and View an Example. Help Me Solve This will give you prompts of what you need to do next. View an Example is a worked out example, step by step, of a problem that's similar to this homework problem. One other resource is your Ask My Instructor button. If you click this button, it will send this very problem to me or to your instructor, who can then email you and help you with that problem. The next module is a final exam study guide. This will be unlocked on the day of the last test. This is a study guide that you will need to use to help prepare you for, of course, your final exam. There are no formulas that will be given to you for the final exam, so if you use a formula to work a problem on your study guide, you need to have that formula memorized when you come in to take your final exam. And the last module is the course evaluation. This too is going to be unlocked on the day of the last test. It must be completed before you take your final exam, so please do this course evaluation before you come to campus for the final exam. Final announcements. You should receive email reminders from your instructor at least every 2 weeks. Make sure you read the announcements on the home page of the My Math Lab. Downtime is announced well in advance. Don't wait until the last minute to complete assignments. Plan ahead. It's important that you do your own work. Remember, when you're taking your tests, you should use no books or notes and no friends. Keep your instructor informed. It's your responsibility to meet these due dates. Notify your instructor in advance if you're having special problems. Treat this like a regular class and stay on schedule. Technical difficulties are bound to arise. If you get kicked out during a test, only your instructor can give you permission to restart, so you need to plan ahead. Your instructor may not be available for you at 10 o'clock at night while you're taking a test. Contact support if you need help with the program. You can get this information from the syllabus or the technology support information item on the second module. I hope you have success with this calculus course and that you have a great semester.